Hello, Gia.
Hello, Keisha. Hello, everybody. I'm in the room. I'm at the
Hi,
Tano.
welcome to the room. Yeah, welcome to the Tano, everybody. Hi.
Yeah, yeah, before the big fire.
Thursday at the Tano before the fire. Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's it going?
It's going all right, Gia. It's going okay. How are you? How was your
Well,
gig?
it was loud and smoky.
Oh. Wow. That sounds awful.
I know you're gonna laugh, but it's cold here. I know
Yeah.
you laugh at that sort of thing, but so when it's cold here and you're playing at a kind of tiki bar places, they zip down these little plastic walls, little sides. So
Oh,
you kind
yeah.
of are closed in, but you're not really warm. You're just
Uh-huh.
sitting
Yeah.
there in 50 degrees, which I know 50 sounds great to you, but
hmm
I can't deal anymore. And the people that are smoking are in there with you with no air blowing through. So
That doesn't sound good at all, Gia.
it's like a throwback to a different era.
Yeah,
Um,
when you could smoke on airplanes and stuff.
Do you remember that?
I
You're a little bit
do.
older than me, but I also,
Sometimes you do that so well.
but I remember it too. I
Yeah,
remember it too, and it's so weird to think about that. Like, how did they think they were keeping the smoke from one row to like, oh, it won't go
I
back
know.
here.
I know. Yeah, I know, man.
Anyway, those were
Sheesh.
the party people, though. I got to sit in the smoking section one time. I can't remember why.
I
I
did
think I
too once, yeah.
I let somebody, I don't know, I switched with somebody, something. Anyway, and I was like, these people are the fun ones. They were drinking and smoking and whooping it up.
Yeah, yeah, I remember once my brother and I were flying home from college, so from Colorado to New York,
It's
and,
a bit of a
they
haul. Yeah.
yeah, and they had sort of like, I don't know, overbooked the flight or something, so there was 1 seat left in first class and 1 seat left in smoking.
And your brother made you take the smoking and he took first class?
Well, I knew that he would probably enjoy the first class meal more than I would, so I
Oh,
figured it
that's
would
very
be
kind of you.
it was awful. It was like the very last row in the plane, so it was like narrow, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
It was yeah.
Smoky, smoky. Well,
Anyway, anyway.
anyway, I'm glad we don't have that so much anymore.
Me
But other than
too.
that, we had a good time. People were into it. It was
Mhm.
good. It was a
Good,
good
good,
night.
good,
But other
good.
than that,
Okay.
um, but yeah, it's cold here. Brr. Florida's having
Mm.
a chill. We might freeze tonight. For
Oh,
God's
dear.
sake,
Oh,
I know.
dear.
And I looked at my plants and I just said, "You're on your own."
Ah, wow, okay.
I
Tough
know.
talk.
I was
Mhm.
just yeah. I was like, if you can't hack it, you know,
That's the
I'll
only
see you.
thing I ever said to plants.
I'll see you in the morning. See what
You're on
happens.
your own. Anybody gives me a plant, it'll be dead immediately.
I know. You were usually just so like you were rationing water or something. I didn't
I was
understand it.
I don't understand it either.
I feel like you had plenty of water. Anyway,
Um,
do you want to talk about General Hospital
let's
tonight?
do that before everybody loses their
It,
patience with
yeah.
us. Probably
And let's
everybody
see. We had
has.
a Tuesday. We had 3 days to talk about.
Yeah, we sure did, Gia, we sure did. Mhm.
Uh,
So
did you take
Tuesday
notes? Take us back in time here to Tuesday.
yeah, I don't know what I would do. I would like to see how we do if I don't take notes because I feel like I
Poorly.
rely yeah, poorly, but, I rely on them now a little bit, to keep my brain, focused on
Yeah.
what we saw in Port Charles. So Tuesday was, very much, sort of post, the court, they had the closing arguments, right? Oh, and that
Oh,
was
right. And so that
yeah.
was the big moment where what will Alexis do? That was a biggie. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I could
also
feel your disappointment through the tubes.
you could
You know.
well,
Yeah.
sure, sure, but I'll say this, I e she did such a good job of sounding completely overwrought, you know?
Yeah. Do
I
you think
thought,
people will think know something's up? And then she made that
well,
little slip, that little Freudian slip.
that slip, she did that so well too, I mean, like, the actor. I thought she did a really good
Yeah,
job with all of that. And I thought,
yeah.
well, the fact that she was so overwrought made me think that she really had been tortured by this,
I
and
think
had
so too.
weighed
She's
it.
really grappling with it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was glad that Diane was back to sort of be a sounding board and also advise
Right.
her,
But
that
Diane advised her in the way that I wouldn't think you would like.
well, I know, but I do think that, like, as a lawyer, she's kind of obligated. I mean, I don't know what the right thing to do is. I wouldn't I don't think it was right to know that she was sort of helping a guilty person, perhaps go free. I don't know. If she'd had more time, she might have come up with another plan. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I kind of feel like she was sort of in an impossible situation. Um, and I also liked, kind of her conversation with Sonny, when he stopped by.
It's the kinder, gentler Sonny, although it was kind of chilling at the end when they both agreed that sometimes people just need killing, basically. They're like, they both kind of like, yeah, sometimes you get pushed to do things. And it was like,
Y
wow. Like,
yeah. Yeah, well, and it seemed like that was kind of his way of saying, like, I guess it was literally, he was saying that even somebody like Willow, who he thought was a gentle person, could be
yeah.
pushed to the point,
Yeah. I think he's always had a little soft spot for Willow.
I think so too, because he's sort of wired to be protective of his
Women.
grandchildren's, moms,
Oh,
and the
maybe
mom.
that's it. I was going to say just women in general.
No, I think he always sort of believes that, the kids need their mom as much as their dad.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and also we kept over and over. They kind of hammered this point of this Michael being, having this darker side, and
Mhm.
Sonny kept being the one to counsel him to soften
Yeah,
it, soften his presentation. Um,
mhm,
and so
mhm.
maybe he was protective of Willow, knowing that Michael could be kind of ruthless.
Yeah, yeah.
And we don't really know, like, you still feel like Sonny, you feel like everybody believes Michael could have shot somebody. And that's,
Exactly, yeah.
yeah, it's
I like
unsettling.
I liked that Alexis, when she saw Sonny, when she said, something about, like, Michael, like, she admitted that Michael wasn't guilty, I don't think
Yeah,
he really
yeah.
heard it that way, but she said it.
I know. She dropped quite a few hints. If he'd been,
Mhm.
thinking about it, he might have picked up on, but,
Yeah, yeah. I know, I
like when
wondered.
he said something about she won't be a danger to the community or something.
Right,
And
right, and won't she? I
yeah,
hope
yeah,
not.
it was like, oh, yeah,
She
yeah.
is.
Let's hope not. Yeah.
But I wondered, like, so, of course, it would be against her code to tell him what she knows, right? Or anybody else. I mean, it's sh
Yeah.
her loyalty is supposed to be to her client, right?
So
Her
she only
obligation.
told Diane because Diane is her lawyer, basically, right? So that was how she
Right,
was able
right,
to,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, you wonder what would happen if she sort of planted the seed. And of course Trina and Kai still can tell other people
Yeah,
what
well,
they.
why don't they like man up and go to the
Yeah,
police? Like,
yeah, yeah, it's just as much on them in a way, right?
right.
Because
I mean, I
they
feel
were.
like Trina's little Miss Judgy McJudgy pants, and it's like, well,
Mhm.
you're not putting yourself out there, are you? You know?
No, they were the ones who kind of needed to come forward. Alexis couldn't really do it on her own, I mean, she would have to, like, break her, she would get disbarred if she had done anything to sort of help,
Right,
you know.
right. And I also in Kai and Trina's sort of retelling of what happened
Mhm,
when Drew was shot,
mhm.
I was sort of struck anew by how they left a bleeding man
Yeah,
and
yeah,
just relied on the idea that somebody was going in there when
right,
they
mhm.
didn't know who was going in there. It could have been somebody knocking on the door and going, "Oh, nobody's home," that left again,
Yeah,
right? They didn't
yeah,
know
mm.
who what that was, did they?
Nope. No, they did not.
So I
Mm-mm.
kind of thought, I don't know, that was a little bit, um,
They're
I mean,
sort
I
of
know, right, we like Drew's a villain, Drew's a jerk, whatever. But you like somebody's dying on the floor, and you're
mhm,
like, well, it'll be all
mhm,
right. Somebody's coming right after us. I
mhm.
don't know.
Yep.
I thought it put them in a bad light again.
Yeah,
I
I
just,
would say so. They're definitely not like the great people they might have thought they were.
yeah, you're not as great as you think you are. And also, like they pointed out, the danger to Portia and Curtis is over.
Mhm. Yep.
Everything's out about Portia, so
Mhm. That's right.
they
Yep.
don't need to like keep that from the police or anything. So
Right, and I thought maybe that would make them feel that they could tell Curtis or Portia what they knew and maybe had
yeah,
them help advise them, what to do.
yeah.
They
So I don't know. I feel like they're sitting there with that kind of look on their face, and it's like, well, you're not
Yeah.
powerless here.
No. Right, right, and they knew as well as Alexis that she can't be tried twice, so
Right.
they just
But
sort of
now, unless they do something before the verdict comes in,
Right, right, yeah.
it's a done deal, right?
I guess so, yeah, and, like, up until what point? Can you introduce something or, like,
I don't know.
interfere before the verdict comes
It's
in? I
been
don't
a
know.
long time since I was in law school.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Uh,
Anyway,
anyway, yeah, all,
so that was big. But I like
Mhm.
you. I feel like this particular court scene stuff was more riveting than we usually get for courtroom kind of soap
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, it definitely got better as it went along, which
Yeah,
I was afraid it wouldn't, but I have to say it really sort of played
it
out
felt
in a
like
pretty
real.
yeah,
Yeah,
pretty exciting.
very
Um,
exciting. Yes,
yeah, yeah, so, and, what's her name? She's Justine,
Janine,
Ju
just no, Justine.
the ADA.
Yeah,
She caught the slip when Alexis said Willow's name, in
yeah,
in the
yeah,
place,
yeah.
so that was interesting. Um, yeah. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully justice, prevails.
Yeah, maybe they should like. Well, we keep saying all these people they should go to. They should go to the police.
Yes,
But
ultimately,
I
but
was just
yeah,
thinking, what if they
nobody
went to Nina? What if they went to Nina?
Oh, Nina, that would be fascinating. I mean, they could really blackmail her, right?
But Nina, I think Nina would still try to keep her protected.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think, she would pay off Trina and Kai, if they would just keep their little secret,
yeah. Keep their
you
little
know?
mouth shut. Keep,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Anyway,
Boy, those 2, wow.
mm.
They're
All
not the
right. What
whole
else
is not
happened?
greater than the sum of its parts with those 2,
Yeah,
I think. Okay, what else? Let's see. Well, we had Sidwell telling Jordan that, he was kind of not liking Drew as his boy in Congress.
oh yeah, and then he was sort of chilling when he said
Yeah.
something about
Like, he can just
don't underestimate me, basically.
Mhm.
And yeah,
Yeah, yeah. She needs to be reminded that he's capable of very bad things.
yeah. I don't know if she's just sort of turned a blind eye to it all, and
Yeah.
um, her
It does
intel has not been the least bit helpful so far.
No, it hasn't. It's been gossip basically that
Yeah,
she's provided, but,
that anybody could have provided.
anybody, literally anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it does feel like it's kind of funny the idea that, everybody's kind of interested in killing Drew again. That feeling, that desire hasn't gone away for anyone.
Oh, I know. It's yeah, Drew. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can't. I really am going to be curious when he finds out that Willow's the one who shot him. Like, what his
Yeah. I
will
mean,
he like just be like, eh,
and
and
I mean, she feels like she's gotten away with something, but now she's gonna be stuck with him at least for a little while, until she can figure out how to free herself, and
yeah,
that's a real punishment for her, I think almost more than jail. you know.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, she's in a pickle, and
She sure is. She sure is. Yeah.
so we'll
But
have another mystery of how to catch Willow. Um,
yeah, yeah. Mhm. And it also, I was thinking that when Alexis was talking to Kai and Trina, she was really playing her cards close to the vest and kind of leading them to believe that they didn't really have anything concrete, right?
right? Yeah,
It wasn't until
but
later that
I think with the phone, isn't the phone record? Isn't that a little more concrete when she looked
yeah,
up
and
that?
now
Yeah,
yeah, now that she knows
yeah,
that definitely went to Wiley, yeah,
yeah.
so
I loved how Wiley answered the phone and talked to her, and then he was just like, "Meh." He put the phone
yeah,
down, like, "I can't talk to strangers,
I
meh."
know.
You know?
Yeah, yeah. That's a well-trained little kid.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, so, I don't know. She's had to go through a lot in the last few days, Alexis has,
Alexis, I know. I don't know how she
yeah.
holds up, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, and I was really feeling her agony over Scout, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I she does that well. I mean, I know that we think she is without scruples and morals and
Mhm,
all that stuff, but
mhm.
in her own way, her love for her family and all, like she's kind of boxed into behaving the way she does, and
Yeah.
I mean, except for I don't know, the putting Drew in the basement. That they could have made some different choices. I mean, not Drew, but Rick
Rick.
in the
Yeah,
basement. Yeah.
yeah, and I do like your idea of putting Drew in the basement. That
It
would
it
solve a
does
lot of
it does
problems.
change people, it does
Yeah.
change people. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very therapeutic, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, man, imagine that guy strapped to a table.
That
Oh,
he'd have a harder time, I think, keeping him down there.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Boy. Anyway. Let's see. Okay, we also had Marco paid a visit to Britt at the hospital, and he's clearly like completely looped in, right?
He's full on bad guy now, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
full on bad. I don't know if he knows the extent of this research they're doing and what its ultimate, purpose would be, which is evil, it seems like.
yeah,
He,
which he should be trying to find out anyway, but I mean,
yeah,
regardless, I mean, we still believe, or I still believe that he is in love with Lucas and doesn't want bad
yeah,
things to happen to Lucas, but
mhm,
otherwise, he's acting as muscle for his dad there, and I
yeah,
don't know. So
mhm, mhm.
poor Lucas, he can't catch a break with his lovers. He just
No, you really can't. I
he
thought
picked poorly.
If Brit wants to sort of help herself a little bit, I think she should plant the seed in Marco's head that his dad wouldn't be above hurting Lucas, if he
Yeah.
thinks Lucas
Didn't
was a
she kind of
problem.
imply that, you don't want Lucas finding any of this stuff out? And
Yeah, well, that, but
um,
I don't think he understands quite what a threat, his father would
yeah, yeah,
be to
that would be
Lucas.
that would be terrible if he did something to Lucas.
It would be very, very
It's gonna get
terrible.
crowded out there though if they like just start
I know.
putting everybody up there at Windermere and locking them away.
Yeah, especially if no one can live in the catacombs,
And it
that's
it seemed sort of poor planning to me that they really think they can put Brit out there and not have anybody come looking anywhere for her. Like
yeah.
they didn't think that went through, did you? You're just gonna take her and like,
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
yeah.
And that so okay, so let's jump to this new guy.
Oh yeah, we've got a new level of a bad guy going on.
Yeah, so this is Brennan's boss, right? And
I
he's
Yeah,
obviously dirty. He
right.
and once
Filth.
again, Brennan doesn't doesn't know. He does,
Yeah,
I mean,
Brandon's clueless. Yeah.
he's clueless. He's a little more guarded this time because of what happened with, what's her name? What the hell was her name?
Oh, his the one that turned
His
on
pin
him.
or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
what was her name?
I forget.
Mm,
Anyway, French
Monique or
something.
something like
She
that.
she had a
Yeah.
real over the top French accent, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
but shouldn't he know that? And shouldn't he have figured out that that picture of Anna was a fake? And I
yeah,
mean,
yeah, I think anybody could have figured that out, like,
his
of
spidey
course.
senses are terrible.
Terrible, terrible. And is he putting together, like, is he do you think feeling suspicion at all towards this guy for, like, Anna having disappeared somehow?
He
And,
didn't look like it today. I didn't see any light
yeah,
bulbs going off
I
over his head or
know,
anything.
I know. It seems like Emma's closer to thinking that something's amiss,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know? There I'm sorry, I'm jumping all over the place, but,
that's all right. Yeah,
anyway, yeah, so we have Anna in her little room there, and she's suffering. She's suffering
yeah.
now.
And so she played her I'm sick card, and now she really is sick.
She blew her sick card. I mean,
Yeah.
she once
And is
again
she gonna bleed out or something? I forget what it is she has, but it's something where she has too much blood or something, or
well, it
has she has
seems
to
like
have blood taken out of her, right?
yeah, she has blood drawn, and it seems like it's the type of thing that's easily managed, but it does have to be managed. Um,
So wouldn't a nosebleed accomplish the bleeding that she hasn't been
she
having?
just lets it go.
You let it go for a little bit and then like at home phlebotomy, you know?
Yeah, 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 okay, okay, maybe.
But it
Uh,
is a real condition, whatever it is she's supposed to have,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
mhm,
That's
yep,
a terrible condition. Why'd you take
yeah.
that one, Anna? God, why'd you get the eyeball mites? That's
I
easier to manage.
know, I
Yeah.
know, yeah, but yeah, poor Anna, she didn't execute her plan very well. She should have immediately just shot Pascal somewhere and been
Yeah.
aware of the possibility that there might have been other people, in the
Yeah.
vicinity.
What's going on with those like weird yellow racks on the walls?
I don't know, Gia, I don't
You know
know.
what I'm talking about? Like whenever Pascal barks at her to face the wall, she goes over to
Mhm.
that yellow. And there was some
Yeah,
in the hallway, and it's
mhm.
like there's sand or something on the floor
I
too.
know, or
What
sawdust
is
or
that?
something in the hallway, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I
Do
like
you
I like
remember those round round restaurants when you were a kid that had sawdust on the floor? Do you remember that?
we didn't have that. But a friend of mine did work at, like, a steakhouse in Denver, and they had sawdust on the floor.
Yeah, I remember I loved going there because you could just throw stuff on the floor. They didn't care, like
Yeah,
popcorn and
yeah,
whatever. It was like they
nutshells
just
or
swept
whatever.
it all out. Yeah, swept it all out like you were a horse in a stall or something.
Well, and that's kinda what I'd like to do in my house, is just have sawdust
Aren't you
all
kind
over
of doing that? Like that's
sort
sort
of,
of like
with
yeah.
baking soda, yeah.
You're on your way. Oh, you're not doing the baking soda again, are you?
It's so much easier to clean stuff up when you got a light coating of baking soda on the floor.
I don't think it's cleaning like you think it is.
No, it's not. It's not.
It just adds a layer of weird grit.
Yeah, no nobody should learn from me.
I think maybe bleach might be a better.
Yeah, we gotta hit the floors with bleach soon, probably.
Anyway, good luck to you.
Anyway, thank you.
Anyway, I thought that was weird. I was trying to figure out where we were supposed to be. Like, I thought, is this like the bottom of the castle or something? And maybe they thought that would look castle-y to have sand on the ground. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know. I like how, Sidwell's defense of Pascal is that because he speaks French, it makes Anna think there's someplace,
That there's in another country.
you know?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
I
I
love
won
Anna spitting out the French back at him.
I know, her French is very deliberate.
Yeah.
I wonder how long, like, the trip was when they took her, it seems like she would have been able to do the math, like, unless they kept her,
Well,
like, on a
I
plane
would.
for, like, 8 hours or something.
Well, but if she was knocked out, she wouldn't have had a
Yeah,
sense of
that's true,
time.
I guess that's right,
Yeah.
yeah, that's right, she was completely knocked out, wasn't she?
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's weird that he's keeping Pascal, protected or something.
Yeah. Hmm.
Maybe he's just a really good butler overall. Maybe he makes a good,
Good martini,
uh,
good macaron.
yeah,
Yeah.
macaron. Yeah.
Yeah, and
But
he
I don't know.
probably
What do you think of the new bad guy? Do you like him?
Oh, I do not like him one bit, no. He seems like well, I don't know if he's a great bad guy, but he seems like he's gonna have like no other side, he's gonna be a very
Yeah.
one-dimensional bad guy.
Yeah, but we thought that about Sidwell too, and he's really very
I know
engaging.
you love him now. I'm not there yet.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, so far he's sort of flat though, isn't he? He's just like,
Yeah,
it's like, oh, there's another guy, and now like we still won't get who's running the show. Like, so he's sort of running the show. He's above
yeah,
Sidwell.
yeah. Now we know who Sidwell's answering to.
Yeah,
hmm
yeah.
But yeah, and nobody really seems to like anybody else that they're involved with, right? Sidwell doesn't like this guy
Doesn't
doesn't
seem
like
like it.
him,
Yeah.
this guy doesn't like Pascal. Uh, yeah, it doesn't seem like there's a great relationship there.
No, no, maybe they need to go to one of those like team building
Retreats, yeah, do some
retreats or
trust
something.
falls and stuff, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Do
Mhm.
so the zip line stuff together or something, you know.
Yeah, those climbing walls and things, all of that stuff. Yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be good for them.
Um, yeah, climbing walls, yeah. I think I'd
Mhm.
get to up on a climbing wall to a certain point and then just lose it and start crying, and they'd have to come rescue me, you know.
I would love to see
I can
that.
see that, don't you
You
think?
crying.
Yeah, to be crying.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Dear.
I've never done a climbing wall. I don't think it's my cup of tea.
I just did a little one and it was kind of fun, but it was small. It was like for kids.
I'd also be like, are they looking at my butt? Because isn't
I
that
know,
basically the
yeah,
view everybody's got is
yeah,
your ass going
and
up
it's
the,
kind
you
of
know? Yeah.
highlighted with the straps,
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't like that.
yeah,
Wedgie time.
yeah,
Yeah.
but, anyway,
Anyway, okay.
weird little
We
tangent.
just started drifting.
Hy our hypothetical.
Are we on Wednesday yet?
We
Kind
are,
of,
yeah,
sort
we've
of,
been
but
bouncing
yeah.
around a little bit, but yeah,
Okay.
we can move to Wednesday. Oh, well, one more thing I'll point out just from Tuesday is Dante mentioned to Brennan that, he thought it wouldn't be unheard of that the WSB had gotten rid of that footage of Willow in her car, so
I don't remember that moment. And so why is that significant? That
well, it's just good that Dante's still got a little bit of the cop.
Oh, okay. So that Dante's a little bit on the ball. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and who knows, maybe he'll pursue that angle a little bit because he doesn't wanna believe that any of the cops got rid of that footage of Willow.
No, but he still seems like pissed at Chase and trying to
Yeah,
throw
it's gonna
Chase
take
under the
a
bus.
right,
Yeah.
right, yeah, I don't know if he's gonna get over that anytime quickly.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, everybody's noticed Chase's obsession with Willow, and
yeah, yeah,
so I
yeah.
kind of don't blame him for
Mhm,
being wary of that situation because
right, right, yep,
it's
yep.
it's uh, it's there. It's a thing. If
It
I
is.
were if I
Mhm,
were Brooklyn, I would have had a harder time like
yeah, mhm.
with that whole thing. You know.
Yeah, she's really handled it like a champ, I
Yeah, they had
think.
a nice conversation today, I thought.
They did, and sometimes Chase's face when he's, like, talking about something where he's sure he's right, he gets a real sort of coldness on his face, I think,
Yeah. I
that
think anybody when they're sure they're right is
yeah.
unappealing. And I'm including myself in that statement.
What if you actually are right?
Well, that's one thing, but I feel like being open to the possibility of like, but
Yeah,
I can be proven wrong, but I feel like a lot of
mhm,
what's going on in the world right now is a lot of people
yeah,
thinking they're
yeah.
completely right, and there can't be any other way to see something.
No,
And
they're not even gonna listen to any other
yeah,
point of view,
and
yeah. Mhm.
it's just scary. But
I agree.
yeah, but yeah, I know what you mean. And so they do that, of course, in that soapy way with him, and then they move
Yeah.
on, and
Mhm,
it's like, oh
mhm.
no, we love each other, and we have these hard conversations, and
Yeah, I mean, and I do like that about them. I like Brooklyn
yeah,
saying, I like being able to say what I'm thinking and know that it's okay, to
yeah,
do.
it's like a safe space.
Yeah. Yeah. It's wonderful.
Yeah. Everybody, like, they're way more adult than, like, the Curtis Portia marriage.
Yeah.
I don't know
Yeah.
who else's
Mhm.
relationships, but
Mhm.
there's
Yep.
a lot of examples of where the knee-jerk reaction in the relationship is to lie or,
Mhm. Mhm.
conceal or whatever, and
Yeah. Yeah.
it
Mhm.
always comes to a bad end.
It sure does, Gia. It sure
Yeah.
does. Yeah. Okay, so now on Wednesday, we had, Carly, she was instructed, by Valentine to, break into Jack's
Oh, yeah.
room.
That was kind of funny, that conversation, like,
Yeah, that was good. That was a big ask, I think, to have her go into his room. I mean, I hate that kind of thing when you know somebody's
I
gonna
do
come back.
too. I always have to remind myself, like, it's just a show, it's not
I
really
know,
happening, and even if it does, it's fine. It's not,
I know.
that, like,
Yeah,
it's you're
yeah,
supposed to be nervous, but yeah, and
right.
I mean, she comes in with that huge quilted bag, it's like nothing suspicious there.
Yeah, that whole
Yeah.
scene raised a lot of questions, but, so she's in there and she's finding stuff, a little bit of stuff, and meanwhile, uh Britt and Jack come along, and Britt's, a little bit annoyed with everything going on, um, and so Carly decides to what, pretend that she's been getting ready for
Yeah,
another
for a little
letter.
afternoon delight, and
Yeah.
but, like, if I were her, I would have, like, been dripping from a shower. That would
Yeah,
have been more,
exactly.
because why wouldn't he assume that she
Yeah,
overheard that entire conversation, you know?
right, and it doesn't seem like that's occurred to him yet, right? He
No,
hasn't
he's not very bright, this particular Brennan, but
he's not a good spy, no, but, yeah, I would if I were him, I would immediately think, "Oh my god, what did she hear?" You
yeah,
know? And
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 the function of that whole conversation they had afterwards was to make us see that Carly's waffling, like, that she's I think that she's starting to feel like, "Oh, Brennan really loves me so much, and how can I be doing this to him?"
I don't
Did
know.
you get that out of that at all?
Mm.
No. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. I mean, uh, yeah, I don't think so. I don't think I guess what I was thinking the whole time, like, does he seriously not think she heard any of that conversation? And I was thinking, she's doing a pretty good job of acting like she really just missed him and wanted to, be with him and all of that. I thought she did a really good job
Yeah, yeah, I thought she
acting
pulled
like
that off
that,
pretty well,
you know?
yeah.
Um, and then, yeah, when he said all the love things about her, I thought, "Huh, that's all right." But maybe
Well,
he's
I
fooling,
didn't
maybe
think
that's
she
his
was
game.
oh, do you think? I don't think he's that bright.
I don't think he's that bright either, but the writers might want us to that
Maybe,
might
yeah.
be their plan for him. I don't know. I just don't see how he could possibly think that he got away with anything there.
Yeah, and I didn't think that Carly was, like, falling back in love with him, but I feel like she was just sort of having some regret about,
And maybe well,
duping this guy, like,
maybe she thinks he's not as bad as Valentine thinks. Maybe she thinks, "Well, he would never hurt me," you know?
yeah, yeah. I think she's
Um,
just, like, believing that
yeah.
his love for her is real, you know?
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Right, right.
Um, yeah, I don't
Mm,
know. It's
yeah,
tricky, but yeah, like, of course, how would he not think that she overheard that entire conversation? I
yeah.
mean, unless the walls are super thick, but we know that she heard it all.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, and then maybe he's like, say he does believe she heard something, maybe he realizes there's no point in acknowledging it with her because she would deny it, Maybe he's just
Yeah,
wondering, like, what would she think
maybe we'll see tomorrow that he's, you know, taking steps about that or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's really a solo operation now because he doesn't trust anybody. Oh, he's got Joss, but he can't, turn Joss against her mom, really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And Joss, like, just mouths off to him every chance she get like,
Yeah.
she's not really a compliant agent at this point.
No, no. I mean, could he ask her to sort of see if her mom mentions anything about hearing something, you know? I don't know.
He could, but I feel like she would just refuse to. I mean, I
Yeah.
don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think she's willing to really help him, more
Mhm.
than she's required to or something,
Right.
but
Right. Yeah. Um, what did you think of the conversation between Joss and Carly at the Axe place?
Um, I'm getting just a little tired of that. I mean, it was good,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I feel like we have these, like, guarded conversations that are
Right.
all, like,
Right.
double
Mhm.
entendres for both of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
and, yeah, it was good, but everybody, like, is Carly trying to get Joss to admit it to her, do you think?
Right.
Like, all that stuff about how do you know about what spies do
I
or things,
know. Yeah, she's not gonna trip her up. Yeah, I don't know what she's
and
I
then her
don't
eyes always fill up with tears, and,
Yeah,
like, why isn't Joss saying, like, "What are you crying about,
I
mom?
know.
Jeez." You know?
Yeah, but you're right. Yeah, they have done that multiple times now, and it's not
Yeah, like,
going
I kinda
anywhere.
get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Right. Right. Yeah, I wonder how that is gonna come to a head, like, is Joss gonna find out first that Carly knows more than she realizes or vice versa?
Mm. Yeah, I don't know, and is Joss gonna get out at some point?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, we don't know like what Jack's future looks like because the his boss obviously doesn't trust him, you know.
Yeah, right, right.
It seems like he could get caught in the crossfire somehow.
I'm not digging the boss so far, but yeah, you know how I am. I'll probably be in love with him by the end of the week.
That's tomorrow.
Oh, you're right.
I'm not saying you won't, but you have 24
It's
hours.
not a lot of time. Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
lot of time.
But
It'll be
I
love
I
at second sight, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't like the whole, like, pikeman quality of all of this, with all
Right, all the interconnected people and everything. It's like, yeah, what do we
Yeah,
yeah.
and none of them are like our characters, they're like these off-camera kinda people, like this guy, I don't really want him to be much of a part of the show, to
Yeah,
take away from our people and our stories.
right. The people we want to have better stories.
Yeah,
Like, wouldn't it be nice to give Elizabeth a real story again?
yeah, that would be
You know?
very nice, yeah.
'Cause I
Mhm.
caught a hint of, like, when she had that conversation with Jason, I think it was
Mhm.
yesterday.
Yep, it was, yeah.
And it was like, "Oh, right," like, they share a child together, they have all and
Mhm,
it was, like, just
mhm.
nice to see them talking, and I thought it just made me be like, "Elizabeth is so solid of a character, why can't we do
Yeah,
something with her
yeah,
other
yeah.
than have her be a sounding board for other people?" And
Right. I mean, she's one of the most well-connected people in town,
yeah,
she has good relationships with people, like, in every little sort of faction, of the city,
yeah.
really.
And they've kinda dropped, like we haven't seen Rick in a while, but we had a little bit
Yeah.
of a hint of a, like, Rick was romancing her, and that
Mhm,
just, like, he's just gone, like, that's just sorta
mhm.
disappeared, like,
Right,
you know?
right, yeah, I
Not
know.
that I want that particularly, but,
Right, but, yeah, we were just starting to like him.
yeah.
That's
I just wanna see
crazy.
more of her with
Mhm.
her own something going on.
Yeah, yeah,
Doesn't
and
have to
even,
be a
like
romance.
Nope, nope. I liked that she's tried to counsel Brad a little bit.
Yeah. Are
I
they
mean,
friends, or are they
I
frenemies, or are
see,
they
I didn't
enemies,
think
or, like
so. I didn't think they were friends, but I liked that she was at least trying to be like, a decent person there.
yeah, yeah. Poor Brett.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but because she must does she know that he blackmailed Portia? Does she know that he was the source of that?
I don't know. I
I
can't
don't maybe
remember.
not. Maybe I mean, yeah, maybe that part didn't come out,
Yeah,
everybody
I
knows that
really can't
Drew
remember, yeah.
blackmailed her but they haven't drilled down to where he got the information
Yeah,
from.
I mean, I don't think she'd be in the least bit shocked that it was
Yeah.
Brad that did that.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah.
Nobody would.
Nobody would.
No.
No. Um, yeah, Brad needs to get something going for himself, I think. Either like find a job that he likes or,
So he can take his snout out of
a
Brit's
little
life.
bit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were
work
you
on
awfully
himself.
excited that Britt and Jason were going on a date and then they actually went on the date? Were you terribly excited? That puts you in your happy place. I know you love Jason.
Uh, I do. I thought it was a little silly the way they were behaving. It was kind of like that other scene the other day when who was it acting like they were 10 years old? How have I
Hmm.
forgotten that already? But like they had to like talk about it. Is this a date? And all of that kind
Oh
of
yeah, being all
you know what
coy
I
and
mean?
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it was Molly and Cody when they were talking about like, do you want to be boyfriend
Oh,
and
boyfriend and
girlfriend?
girlfriend. Yeah,
It just seems
yeah.
like, these people are all much older than people who have those conversations. Don't you think? It's like,
Well,
I don't
I
know,
bought it with Cody and Molly because they're both just kind of goofy, you know.
it's socially
Um,
awkward. Yeah.
yeah, but
Mhm.
yeah, Britt and Jason shouldn't be, you know, acting that way.
And it seemed like she sort of dropped her guard like sort of too much.
Yeah, on the date, you mean?
Well, just
Like,
even before when she saw him at the hospital, she sort of lit up and everything, which, of course is
yeah,
nice, but it just seemed like it was a little bit too quick,
I think
going
you'd be lighting up if he was asking you out
I
too.
oh, of course I would. I would probably even say, "Sure,
Mm.
I'll go to the axe throwing
Yeah,
place."
I'll go drink beer and throw axes.
I mean
And I thought it was so silly when they like weren't they implying at the end today that he'd been like losing on purpose to
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That was
Mhm.
like that kind of hijinks is, you know, classic soap crap.
Classic soap. It's not really classic Jason and Britt though.
No, it shouldn't be classic Jason, you know. He's supposed to be honest above all else, it seems like.
Yeah, yeah, mhm, but
Um
anyway,
yeah, the old
I
axe
mean,
throwing thing. They built that set, they got to use it, you know.
I guess so, I guess they do, yeah, and I do like seeing Britt having fun. I mean, you think about, like, how the rest of her life is so sort of tortured.
It's a little stressful, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, not really I mean, knowing she can't trust all of these people to
You can't trust any of them. She's got a deadly disease that's only being kept
Mhm,
in check by a drug that, you know, she's
mhm.
being blackmailed to get.
Yep,
And,
yep, yeah. So, yeah, she's got Jason and Brad really is it.
yeah, I
Um,
um I liked her sweater, but
yeah,
every time I saw her in the sweater, I kept thinking about how I can no longer abide turtlenecks, and I
I
just thought
know, I know, yeah.
I feel a little confined even seeing somebody else in a turtleneck like that.
Me
Like
too,
it's kind
yeah, me too,
do
yeah,
you? Like is
yeah,
it's not that weird?
it is weird. But I think it's well documented on this podcast that we both have a real problem with it.
With turtlenecks. I mean, partly it's because I have this horrible old neck now that would not like look good in a turtleneck. It would just be I have a horrible like turkey neck going on. But I can't believe that I ever wore a turtleneck
Yeah,
willingly. And
yeah,
not only wore it willingly, but I had them in every color,
yep,
you
yep,
know. Like
I
I wore
know.
them under everything.
Mhm.
It's astounding to me. Anyway, she looked nice in it. So,
Yeah, she did. She did. Let's see. Okay,
oh, I
so
know another conversation that I
yeah.
enjoyed.
Oh, yeah, yeah, Ava and Sidwell?
Well, that one too, but before that, Ava and Valentine.
Yeah, yeah, that was nice, wasn't it? Yeah.
Wasn't that funny? They're both
Uh-huh.
just like good at that. Like, you know, Valentine just instantly goes into that, you know, like he just,
And she's, like, not surprised at all to
yeah,
find him there, you
yeah. And
know?
they both just play it so cool, and
Yep,
he just
yep,
looks so funny with his mustache, and
yeah, Yeah.
a little mustache, and
It's starting to work for me, that little
is
mustache.
it the little mustache? And she was wearing that silly blouse that only Ava
The
could
little
pull off.
black bow tie. Yeah, and I
Yeah, the
like
little
how she had, like,
bows.
black nail polish too, didn't she? Which was
Did
a
she? Oh, I didn't
yeah,
notice that.
that was a
Oh.
fun choice, so it sort of matched her little bow buttons on her blouse.
You it's weird for somebody who has, like,
Yeah, less than
barely any
no
nails
nails.
to speak of. You're
Yeah.
kind of attracted to nail polish. Maybe you could work that in your favor, like, w give
No.
yourself buy a bottle of nail polish and keep that, where you can see it as, like, a way to
Oh, I've tried
inspire
that too.
yourself to not eat them.
I've tried that, yeah.
It didn't
Can't
work, yeah.
didn't work, no.
What
But
about,
I
like,
do
having somebody, like, slap you every time they see you? Like,
that
I
might
could
work.
visit and
That would be why you would come visit, so you could slap me.
every time. And then whenever I reach for, like, a can of Pringles or something, you could do the same where you just be like we'd
We'd
be
be
like the
black
Three
and blue.
Stooges, yeah.
That sounds like a fun trip.
Wouldn't that be a fun week, like, behavioral therapy?
We should we'd have to document it.
Be like, "Well, we need therapy, but we can't afford it, either one of us, so
So
let's
maybe
go
we could
feel like
help each
it's a
other.
DIY
Yeah,
behavioral therapy."
with a little Chat GPT counseling thrown in there.
Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, that's always very helpful, yeah.
Yeah, always. Yeah, that would round it out nicely for us, I think, yeah.
But,
Um,
anyway, I thought she and Valentine that, like, they were like 2 pros just sorta dancing around each other. It was very
yeah,
funny.
yeah, and man, she's got as much sort of moxie, to be a spy as anybody else in that town, you know?
Yeah, and she's way
She's
better at it than
yeah.
Brennan
I mean,
or
she's so
Anna.
yeah, she always knows that if she just sort of plays it cool, she'll get some information that's gonna be
Right,
useful to her.
right, yeah. Um, and then, yeah, then the consequent conversation with Sidwell, also funny. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
but I thought she, like, I don't know, do you feel like she's in danger now? I was a little worried
I
afterwards, like, is he
I
gonna feel the
know,
need to
to silence her.
yeah, or will he trust
Uh,
her?
I well, she's so nonchalant, about it all, and I don't know. I don't know if he feels like he's gonna have to sort of take a leap of faith and trust her, because I don't know, like, if getting rid of Ava would be wise, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she seems like she could be an asset to him.
Yeah,
Um,
or she could sort of position herself to seem like an asset, and like
yeah,
Sonny said, she's the mother of one of Sonny's kids, so that's an angle that he would like to probably
yeah,
work a little bit, you know?
but I
Um,
just was a little bit worried for her. I thought, "Oh,
yeah, me
put
too,
her
I
in."
know, I know, and I wondered, like, so I guess she told him that she'd seen Valentine just to see what the reaction would be, right?
I
And
guess so, and also, I mean, that is sort of like you would think he would think, "Okay, she's, like, on my side, kinda, working for
mhm.
me, sorta if
Mhm.
she's" you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, right, right, that's right, yeah. Mhm, that's true, yeah, so maybe that sort
So,
of bought her a little bit of,
a little yeah,
capital there.
goodwill or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that was an interesting choice to tell him, because it seems like she could have just as easily, like, lined up with Valentine and had him be of great use to her too
Yeah.
in some way, I don't know what way, but I mean, she's already accomplished more than Jordan and
Yeah, I
everybody else.
know, I know. Jordan, who's, like,
Brennan
been working for him for, like, a year or something now,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Brennan, like, what the hell does Brennan know about this guy, you know?
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing,
Um,
nothing.
yeah,
He's got
Brennan yeah, I don't know, but
he doesn't have anybody
frequently
watching him, does he? Watching Sidwell, really, at this point?
I don't not that we know of. I mean, he's only got 1 spy working for him, and it's
That's
Joss,
Josh. Yeah,
if, like
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know. But I guess frequently the people at the top are the least qualified,
Yeah,
you know?
that is absolutely yeah, that's
So it
true,
seems
and I
like
I guess he thinks he has Brit, as a resource, but
Well, that's true, right? Yeah, that's true. Um, anyway,
Sidwell thinks he's got Brit too. Everybody thinks they have Brit.
yeah, but Brit's her own woman.
Yeah. Yeah, she's got her own sort of fierceness. Um,
All right,
so
what else you got? Who have we not talked about?
let's see. Well, going to today, we had James and Lulu at the hospital with Nathan.
Oh, okay. Did anything stand out to you about that whole scenario with James?
Well,
James gets hurt.
yeah, yeah. Um,
They're at the hospital. I'm trying to lead you into this a little bit. Did you
uh,
feel like something or someone was missing from that?
well, Felicia, sure. No.
No.
Hospital. Uh,
Who does James currently reside with? Or maybe I'm
well,
confused.
Spinelli, you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. Well, I guess, yeah, I guess James was with Lulu, and I don't know. I guess she didn't think to call Spinelli. Is that what we're
Well,
believing?
that's what I'm wondering about. Was
Yeah.
Spinelli mentioned in any way, shape, or form?
No, no, and she acted like Nathan should have been her immediate, like that first call.
Yeah, and as like Spinelli, I don't know what the legal
Yeah,
what who
yeah.
they've got down as like guardian or whatever, but
Mhm.
um I thought at the very least Spinelli should have been looped in, as you like to say.
Yes, you're right about both of those things. Um, he should have been. You know what happens when we have these conspicuously absent people these days? In my mind, I just think, oh, they must not have the money to have Spinelli in this scene, and I
Well, yeah, but I mean, they could have had his name in the scene.
I
Like,
know,
I'm
I
so
know.
glad you could come. I've also let Spinelli know.
Yeah, that would have been good to say that because that would have sort of prompted some sort of reaction from Nathan too.
Yeah, and then I don't know, did anything else stand out to you about Nate? Are you tired of this game?
I'm not doing very well at it.
About Nathan's handling of the
I thought he
situation.
was a little heavy-handed in his the way he talked to James after he got coaching from Lulu. I don't know if that's what you're fishing for.
Yeah, but specifically, what was so heavy-handed?
The punishment?
Yes, good
Yeah.
God.
I know. I know.
3 weeks
I know. I was
for
thinking
going too fast on ice skates
I
without
I don't
permission.
even and I was thinking that doesn't even seem like something that's wrong to do.
Well,
That
it's sort
doesn't
of an
seem
abstract concept for a kid.
Yeah,
What's too
yeah,
fast? How does he know
right,
he's going too
right,
fast?
and it's not like driving a car fast. It's like if the ice is wide open, then why wouldn't you haul ass if you could?
I mean, I guess we have to forgive Nathan because he's never been a parent.
He was sleeping for a long
He
time.
was sleeping for the entire time, but shouldn't Lulu have maybe like guided him right at that point about how like that's just you have to like look at a child's age and attention span to some
Yeah,
extent when you're doling out a consequence,
yeah, yeah, and
and that
this
was
is coming
ridiculous.
Especially, well, I mean, not that he should sort of not be true to his, I guess, code just because James doesn't really know him yet. But at the same time, you'd think, like he said, I was just building this relationship with James. I don't want to jeopardize it. And then there he goes and is complete,
Jeopardizing it,
yeah,
yeah.
a hard ass. But yeah, that was a weird sort of,
I thought it
uh,
was weird. And I thought it
that,
was
yeah,
weird the way he was talking as if he had oh, he was being, you know, taking risks or whatever, like
mhm,
describing as if he'd known this child a long time. It's like, dude.
yeah.
And I just, their conversations that he and Lulu have about the similarities of missing out. And it's like, except we know where she was. They never point. They're like, it's
Yeah,
weird
yeah.
how similar it is. Like, they're not similar at all.
That would be funny if somebody like James turned to them and said, you sound
Yeah.
like idiots. Yeah.
So I know we're trying to build this whole relationship between Lulu and Nathan, blah blah, which is fine, But I just thought the oversight, like maybe they've forgotten that Spinelli, is on the show as well, the
Maybe.
writers, and
Yeah.
so that's why it
Yeah.
didn't come up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But it's also a little bit I don't know. Lulu's no expert in parenting herself. When she
No,
has these
she missed a
speeches,
big chunk of it too. Yeah.
yeah, and she, like for a little while there, Rocco was off doing whatever, and he still seems like he's not that confident, to make good decisions, for himself. And of course, Charlotte is diabolical.
Right.
Not entirely Lulu's fault, but it's not like she's got any real like track record,
Right, right, yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's too bad that little conversation with James could have gone a lot differently with the same. Oh, good, you've sent me an image.
Oh, it's just sorry, it's just a mocktail I had the other night. I meant to send it just
I'm glad you're
earlier.
multitasking here.
Yeah, I just was looking at it. I was like, oh, that was such a pretty drink. Um,
Oh, it is a pretty drink. You should put
yeah,
that on. You had to put this stuff on the
that's
Facebook page if
that's
you're.
it was called a watermelon kiss, and that was dragon fruit on top.
Yeah,
Mm,
beautiful. Fruits have some
beautiful.
fantastic colors, don't they? Foods in
Yeah.
general, like birds and fish. Um, anyway, where were we? Okay, so James.
I was trashing Nathan a little bit, just not
Yeah,
Nathan,
poor
but just the way they
James.
wrote that. Yeah, I was like, poor James, and it's like,
Yeah.
and it's this hugely positive thing for him, also.
It's maybe the
Um,
most positive thing he has, right?
yeah, so maybe instead of taking away, like maybe giving him a chore or something might have been a more
Yeah,
appropriate.
yeah,
Um,
I agree,
yeah,
I agree. Not that I have
I don't
any
know.
great record myself.
Maybe Nathan needs to read Atomic Habits, and he would be a little better. Oh, I came across something in Atomic Habits that I was like, well, this is why this information is not all that new to me, because it was a phrase my dad used all the
Mhm,
time, and I was like,
mhm,
oh my god. So I think my dad was atomic, and
mhm, mhm.
but anyway, they were talking about like reframing your attitude around something, like instead of like, I have to do this, I have to go work out or whatever.
Mhm.
I get to work out. And my dad was like constantly doing that. Like,
Huh,
I'm like, shut
uh-huh.
up, just shut, you know. And he
Yeah,
was always excited. Like, it was usually something about, I have to go to school, or I have to take this test, or and he's
yeah,
in his
yeah.
excessively cheerful morning personality way, like
Oh,
you get
man.
to go to, like, oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, that would be awful, yeah.
It, it was.
I didn't realize you had it so rough, Gia, I'm sorry.
Well, he was very, I don't know why. I think he was had a very spoiled upbringing as the baby and the only boy, but
Yeah.
he was
Mhm.
very like, I don't know if militant is the right word, but there was a
Didn't
lot
wanna
of
indulge that
organizations.
sort of whining, probably.
No, no, you don't want to hear the whining, and there was always like, chore boards and all that,
Mhm,
like a marker
mhm.
board, and
Yeah, yeah.
it was all very organized. Very. Anyway,
Oh, dear. Well,
I feel like Nathan's got a little bit to learn in the parenting department.
yeah, he sort of brought a little too much cop to that situation, maybe
I
too.
thought you said something completely different just now.
Now that would have been inappropriate.
I was like, "Did you just say that?"
I'm just gonna give you a minute to settle down.
Okay, I'm all right now. Okay, what else happened? Oh, we
Okay.
had we had love in the afternoon at Anna's apartment with
Yeah, we
Gio and
did. Yeah,
Emma.
Yeah, I felt like I mean, of course, I love those 2, and I do love them
Yeah.
together. I think they're very, very kind to each other, and I like that. I felt like we were sort of invading their privacy when they got into the bedroom.
Um, as usual, I was watching the TV in the daytime in this overly bright room, and so it just looked like a lot of dark shadows. I
Okay,
didn't. Were
okay,
they
yeah.
showing too much skin or something?
Not really. It was just like the intimacy of it. I don't know. I just sort of thought, let's just leave them to to their moment.
But I mean, I'm trying to unpack this a little bit. Do you feel that way about all the sex scenes, like all the
No,
love making
I
scenes?
don't no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I mean, I don't think I ever really get excited about a love scene anymore, just because, I can't even enjoy it vicariously because it's just too far removed, from my life, but but I think it's these 2 in particular. I like them so much, I respect them, and I respect their
Yeah.
privacy.
Yeah, I'd be okay with them or any love scene if they just sort of lead into it and then head to the bedroom and shut the door in our face, like I'd be okay with
Yeah,
that.
I would too. Yeah, it's alright to cut to, like, the crashing waves or something.
or or fireworks, because fireworks get everybody going.
Fireworks get everybody hard in Port Charles.
But yeah, I mean, we knew it was headed that way the minute like she opened the door and the bikini
The
thing.
bikini, yeah, yeah, yeah,
But they are very. You're right. They're another young couple that's like I feel like they're doing everything right.
exactly. Yeah, they're definitely there for each other, they're listening to each other,
They took
and I
their time. As far as we know, this is their first time having
yeah, this
sex.
seems like
That's
it
what
yeah,
they.
it seems like it
Yeah.
was, yeah, and it's also like I'm kinda glad that Emma's wondering about Anna, and what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah. Really. Yeah.
Um, and it's weird because Jack seemed like he thought Anna was, like, actually taken by, like, the WSB, that she was off on a mission, like,
Yeah.
he
He totally
you
believed
know?
that, right? I mean,
Like, what the hell?
yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
I think
Like,
we're just really seeing a lot of highlighting of Jack's deficits here.
he's totally inept, yeah. Um, another scene that was good, I thought, was, Martin and Laura, and then when Tracy
Yeah.
came in.
Yeah. They're very good together, Martin and Laura.
Yeah, yeah, right, and I like that they've established, like, this brother-sister bond that's,
Yeah. That's an
sort of
interesting one
solid.
because they didn't grow up together, but they both
Right.
just want it so much as
Yeah,
adults that they're like
exactly, yeah, and they kinda
making it
need
work.
it. They need it at this point because they don't have sort of other support,
Yeah, and
around them.
I really felt her like emotional
I
state
did
when she was like,
too.
for reasons that I can't go into, I really need you to get along. It was
I
like,
know, I got a little
it was-
teary-eyed when she
yeah,
when she said that because yeah,
yeah,
you felt like she was just, like, at her wit's end with all of this, like,
yeah.
stress,
It's like
you know?
this would be the straw that would break her
Yeah,
back.
she's got all these situations that she has no control over.
But do you think that Martin is operating in goodwill? Like, do you think he's really going to make peace with Tracy? Like, I felt like Tracy was being
Yeah,
above board when she agreed, but
I know,
I don't
Tracy
know
was
if I believe Martin.
he's a little bit weaker as a person. Oops, and sorry, there's a doggy under my chair.
Oh, okay.
He's I feel like if he was confronted with something, he wouldn't necessarily remember, you know, these promises he's making. You know what I mean?
Yeah, or he's programmed to operate in kind of a shifty way, and I just thought
Yeah.
I don't think it means he doesn't love Laura any,
Right, right.
but he just it's
Mhm.
like it's just sort of in his DNA to do the
Mm.
shifty thing first. Like just like at Quartermain's the other day when the gun came out, he's like, "I'm out," like
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
his
Yeah.
first reaction is to protect
Yeah.
himself.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, and he holds a grudge,
Yes, definitely. So I don't
or
know. I don't know if I
yeah.
believe that he's calling a
Mhm.
truce with Tracy.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm. Hmm. I don't
Then
know
what
either.
else did we have? We had Tracy interrogating Chase. We kind of talked about
Mhm.
that a little bit, but
Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. And I
um,
guess, some of the things she said maybe needed to be said. I don't know. It
yeah, I mean, it's a
she's
little
not
bit
her business.
Budinsky,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Um,
I like that she's got her granddaughters back so
mhm. Mhm.
fiercely.
Yep.
That's nice.
Yeah. I kinda liked her coat too.
Oh, I didn't notice her coat. What was she
It was
wearing?
sort of
Was it
like
a jacket?
maroon with a very, very fluffy collar.
Fluffy collar.
Very,
Okay.
very extremely fluffy collar.
And you like the fluffy collar.
I have something it was like having, like, maroon bunnies around your neck. Yeah.
Huh, I don't know if I'd like that.
I would I know, I don't think I would either, but I would like some bunnies. Um
I was given a compliment the other
I
day.
don't know where this is going.
I just when you said bunnies around your neck, I don't know why this occurred to me, but this man who I looked like he was probably homeless, but he was hanging around this bar, and he just told
Mhm.
me that I had angels in my esophagus.
Oh, that's
Which
very
I thought
nice.
nobody's
Yeah.
ever said that to me before. That's interesting. But
Angels in my esophagus and bunnies around
yeah,
my neck.
and
Yeah,
I
those
just said that sounds a little uncomfortable, but thank you.
are Oh, that was sweet.
It
Sweet
was
of
kind of
him.
sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. That's nice. Okay.
Anyway, I will. Hopefully, she'll be wearing that tomorrow, and I'll take a look.
Yeah, well, maybe
Mhm.
just even look on your website, your fashion website, and see if they show you the coat.
Oh, the worn-out. Yeah, it won't be today. I think you have
Okay.
to wait a day
Okay.
generally. Okay.
All right. Okay,
All
Gio.
right. Did we have anything else? Did we cover it all?
No, we're waiting for the verdict, which it looks like it's coming tomorrow, but will they read it tomorrow or will we have to wait till Monday?
Yeah, if it's a classic Friday, they'll
Yeah, they'll
leave us
string us
hanging. But
along. Yeah. Mhm.
but
Yeah.
yeah, and what will I mean? I guess we're just going to be looking for try and Kai and Trina to make their
Try.
move.
Try
Yeah,
and Kina, that sounds really
yeah.
bad. Yeah, try again. Try harder, you 2.
What are they going to do? What's their move going to be? They've got to do
Yeah.
something,
They're
don't
just
they?
gonna give Alexis the evil eye every time they see her.
Yeah, the stink eye. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um. Yeah, they need to go to Dante, I guess.
Yeah, and he'll be like, I coulda used this a day
Yeah.
ago." You're killing me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, but it's pretty
Anyway.
good. Pretty
Yep,
good couple
yep.
days. We're
I'd say
enjoying.
so. Yep,
Good
yep,
job, everybody,
yep, yep. Very good, very good.
all around.
Okay,
Okay.
Gio.
Well, let's. Time for your dogs to bark, and
Mhm. Yeah, I don't
we're
know
on.
where Roxy is. Oh, there's Vinny. Hi, Vin.
Oh yeah, Vinny looked cute on his dog bed.
Yeah, loving the bed. Mhm.
Okay.
Okay then.
All
Alright, well,
right,
you
everybody, have a good night. We'll see you in a few days.
yeah, okay. Night, Gia. Night,
Okay.
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.